bed sheets rustle. Aurora whimpers softly, and I feel one of the 1,000 reasons why we maybe shouldn't have done this slipping out between us. Of us. The haze is lifting, and I need to check if she's still okay. But not the way she cried before, when she was mourning the end of her characters. Still, crying is crying, so I tuck those words away for later and focus on her. I lean down, kissing her face, eyelids, forehead, cheeks, over and over. "It's okay, don't cry," I say, because everything else inside me is too tangled to speak. "You are safe," I kiss her eyes. "You are cherished," I kiss her forehead. "I'll be whatever you need me to be after this," I kiss her cheek. "Whatever you want me to be," I kiss the other cheek. "Don't cry, it's okay." "Will you hold me?" Aurora asks, and honestly, it's the best idea I've ever heard. I shift, and she quickly wipes her eyes, then rests her head on my shoulder. My arms wrap around her, and it feels like a miracle. "Like this?" I hold her gently but tight. "Yeah," she murmurs, and I'm never letting go. I breathe in the scent of her hair. It makes my head dizzy. I've never felt this kind of happiness before. A choir of birds is singing outside, like the morning is celebrating us. In the pale light, I see the shadows of her lashes on her cheeks, the soft curve of her hip under the blanket. I'm so happy I could die. "I can't believe that just happened," I hear myself say. My eyes start to close on their own, but then she speaks and it pulls me back. "Did you really mean it when you said you loved me?" she asks. "Of course I did." I'm so tired and so light. The question seems silly. I shift slightly under her, savoring the feel of our skin before we drift off. My eyes are fully closed when she speaks again. "You weren't just saying it because that's what the guy is supposed to say?" "What guy?" My mind stumbles for a second. Then it hits me. Me. I'm the guy who's supposed to say he loves her. My eyes snap open. Is she pretending not to know? Fully awake now, I replay her words in my head. She is pretending. Why would she do that? I roll gently out from under her and sit up on my elbow to see her face. "Come on, Aurora," I say softly. "I know you know I've been in love with you forever. You don't have to pretend. Whatever comes next, I won't let anything go unsaid between us ever again." "What?" she asks. Her confusion looks convincing, but I've seen how good an actress she can be. "It's okay," I sigh. "I have always known you knew." But now Aurora's getting upset. She sits up and pulls the sheet around herself protectively. She frowns at me. The birds are still singing. Why is she hurt that I knew she knew? I'm not mad at her for knowing my feelings. At least, not right now. I'd forgotten about my anger from last night, after reading her book. "What do you mean by forever?" she asks. "You know," I say, "forever. Since we were like 11? 5th grade? The year you punched Donnie Banks? I add. There, she knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, I go on. You remember what Donnie Banks said? He called me a freak, she replies. He said, your girlfriend is a freak, and he knew you didn't want to be my girlfriend, and that I did. Everyone knew it. Everyone. Including Aurora. Right? You liked me like that back then? Her confusion isn't acting. It's real. If she didn't know in elementary school, what happened to us? I sit all the way up now. I need clear thoughts. But isn't that why you stopped hanging out with me in middle school? I ask. Because you got tired of me always wanting more than just friends? That's what I always believed. I was there. No, Aurora says quietly. I had no idea you wanted anything like that. Her voice is steady. It feels like the truth. Somehow, through all those years, she genuinely didn't know. But after I kissed you, I press, you must have known then. I read her novel. My love for her is written between the lines. No, she says, eyes flickering. I didn't know why you kissed me. It scared me. I thought maybe you were experimenting on me. Experimenting? My mind reels. Am I imagining this? I glance around the room. Everything looks normal. But this doesn't make sense, I say, voice shaking. If you didn't know, then why did you leave me? She drops her gaze. My chest tightens. Is this it? The real lie I've been chasing all these years? It just felt so nice not to be the weird girl anymore, she admits. I liked being popular. We did kind of grow apart that year. She blushes, embarrassed. I can feel my mouth hanging open. I'm not saying it's not my fault, she adds quickly. I'm just saying I didn't mean for it to happen. Oh, Aurora. I never thought much about how much she cared what others thought of her. It didn't fit the picture I'd built in my head. I always defended her in elementary school, but I assumed she didn't care about gossip or jokes. Even when things happened that made her cry, I believed her when she blamed injustice, not her own feelings. When she finally became popular, it seemed like it was just her rightful place. She never bragged about it. She never looked thrilled. She looked distracted. Aurora is a good actress, but not that perfect. Right now, she's trying to hide her embarrassment and failing. Did you really not know? I ask, needing to hear it again. No, she says without hesitation. I really, really didn't. Something in the way she says it makes me believe her. And that belief is too heavy to hold. My body gives out. I drop back onto the bed, staring at the blank ceiling. Every memory I have of us is rewriting itself. Aurora didn't know I loved her. None of it was ever proof that I'd overstepped or ruined things. Those moments when I silently flinched, thinking she must see how pathetic I am, she never saw it at all. And all these years, I say slowly, I was terrified that you could tell I still, Still what? She asks, almost teasing. Even now, she makes me say it. Still wanted you. Really? I can't even answer. All my suffering traced back to something that never actually existed. I remember that night I had to call John to drive Serafina and me home from the party. I found Aurora on her porch, eating leftovers, quiet and sad about her parents. I was drunk, convinced I was confessing my love in the most obvious way. The next morning, I lay in bed, hungover and humiliated, sure I'd ruined everything. But she never heard it. The words were screaming inside my head, not in my voice. That semester, we were gym partners. Every time I touched her arm, every time I lingered a second longer, I thought I was digging my own grave. I was sure she'd cut me loose again because I couldn't hide my feelings. But she didn't know. She didn't know when she told me Jamie wouldn't like it if we hung out. Jamie probably would have minded, but if she'd actually loved me back then? What has she been thinking all these years this girl I thought I knew inside out.
What about Serafina? Aurora asks softly, and I can't help but laugh. It is like a mad Shakespearean comedy of mistakes. The only reason I started hanging out with the cheerleaders after soccer practice, I confess, was because I thought they were still your friends.
I thought if I became cool, maybe you'd finally see me the way I saw you. Then, on the first day of high school, you didn't even say hi to me at the bus stop. I swallow hard. And I found out you weren't even friends with them anymore. You hated them. Then you started going out with James, and Alexis asked me why I was leading Serafina on, and I didn't even know what she was talking about. That day, after the soccer game, I go on. Alexis pulled me aside. She was furious. Her grip on my arm was tight. She hissed, "Why are you doing this to her?" I thought she meant you at first. "Oh my God, you monster," she whispered, but she was talking about Serafina. I've known Alexis for years. I love her like a sister, most of the time, but she's also exhausting. She was exaggerating that day, but not completely. I was into Serafina then. She talked to me at the bus stop when no one else did. She was beautiful in a gentler way than you are. Serafina felt safe to look at. When Alexis laid it out, I realized I had a responsibility. And then I saw some guy kissing you on those steps. My backup plan was dead. So I asked Serafina to a movie, I say quietly. We had real fun. She listened to NPR while getting ready for school. She read biographies. She kept a whole shelf of her favorite books. She's kind. She's good. She's wanted me. Serafina has been good for me, I admit. I've enjoyed almost every minute with her. She's made me better in small ways. I don't know how I'll ever explain all of this to her. But don't think I never cared about her, I tell Aurora. I do. She's not just what you think she is. She's so much more. And she needed someone to take care of her, I add, when you didn't anymore. There's a long pause between us. I still love Serafina. I still care. But it's different. It's not the constant, quiet ache that's belonged only to Aurora. There's so much we need to talk about besides Serafina, I say, trying to bring us back. Oh, Felix, she says, her voice full of emotion. My heart stutters. I take a slow breath and watch her from the corner of my eye. An old trick, looking at Aurora without fully looking at her. She's still sitting up, hair haloed by morning light. The sheet slips down again, and I can't trust myself to meet her eyes. I'll lose my nerve. You said, I start, needing to know. She was crying when she said it, uncertain of how I felt. You said you loved me too. Maybe in her vulnerability, she said more than she meant. Yeah, she whispers, I do. Her voice trembles, but it's sure. Since when? I ask. Last night? Last month? I don't know, she says softly. Maybe since forever too, but I didn't admit it to myself until like 2 years ago. Maybe forever too? I can't hold back anymore. I look directly at her this time. Aurora has this soft, almost holy smile on her face, and then she sighs, sinking back against my chest. She loves me. She really loves me. I'm holding her so tight, I have to remind myself to ease up so I don't hurt her. Aurora? My Aurora, if she wants to be. So I struggle with the words. Aurora loves me, but I can't let another misunderstanding grow. What? She asks, breath warm against my skin. It's you and me now, right? I ask, fingers tightening around her waist. I feel her laugh vibrate against my chest before she speaks. Phineas Smith, she says, half teasing. Are you asking me to be your girlfriend? Isn't that what I've been doing my whole life? My heart slams. I'd always thought it was just a formality, but given our history, maybe it's anything but. Well, yeah. Is that weird? Only because it feels like we're already so much more than that, she murmurs.
I relax a little. Yeah, I know, I say, while my brain quietly tells myself that eloping to Vegas is a terrible idea. But this will have to do, for now. For now, I close my eyes, trying to absorb the calm.
You still have to break up with Serafina, she whispers. My eyes snap open again. I know I'm going to tomorrow. You mean today, she corrects gently. My stomach drops. Of course, it's morning. I'm such a fool.
Oh, right. I pull her closer, burying my face in her hair. We should try to sleep, I guess, I say, knowing I won't. Yeah, I guess, she says, already curling into me.
Soon, Aurora's breathing softens into a gentle snore, but I don't sleep. Too many truths, too many choices, too many broken hearts waiting on the other side of this morning. End of episode 10, 13 to 14 minutes.